Okay, this is breaking news. This is breaking news. So we are just getting this news as of right now. So shout out to your boy Ricardo, who actually said what's up to me in the group chat. So this is from your boy Fab, who says Syria's FIGC prosecutor has ruled that Juventus will be given a 15 points deduction as a result of the Plu case club's capital gain violations. Um, so it's going to be a deduction of 15 points for Juventus. The club can still appeal to the guarantee college, and 2.5 years inhibition for Fabio Paratici, 2 years for Agnelli and Nedved, 8 months for Nedved, 1.25 years for Cherubini. So I think everybody already knows that the accountancy was bricked. So Juve's accountancy was Class A. They had Class A accountancy, man. So, and as a result of that, Agnelli, whose family has pretty much owned Juve for like several years, so Agnelli and Nedved, they had to step down. So what was told to us was, this is all off the pitch stuff. It will not affect the stuff on the pitch. And I said that if as a club you have made financial decisions, and I just kept on asking the question, are you sure this doesn't affect them on the pitch? Are you sure this doesn't affect them on the pitch? Are you sure this doesn't affect them on the pitch? And guys said, oh, no, 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 no. This is all about off the pitch, off the pitch. It's only about Nedved and Agnelli. It has nothing to do with anything on the pitch. The results will stay the same. This isn't like Calciopoli. But I'm like, but I do. So I was like, okay, fair enough. It doesn't affect them. But I just kept saying that. Are you sure that you don't have deducted points? And now we've now seen now that they're now going to get a 15-point deduction. And that 15 points deduction, shout out to Miss Small. Hopefully Miss Small can say what's up to me, man. What are we doing here? So they're on 37 points now. They're going to be on, so if this 15 points deduction happens, they will be on 22 points. So if they're on 22 points, that will put them down to 11th. So then that would put them down to 11th, 1 point behind Fiorentina and Torino. And that would mean that they would be, so 22 points, 14 points. So they would be 14 points from top four. So if they're right there, they would be 14 points from top four. That's crazy. Oh, no, hold on. No. 22, 32, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 15 points. What? I'm sorry, I'm in more. No, what? I'm in more. 15 points. Yeah, 15 points because currently Juve and Inter are both on 37 points. So Juve are third, Inter are third, they're both on 37 points. So yeah, 15 points. So basically, there'd be 15 points from top four. 15 points from top four. Tricky. So with that though, that means obviously Inter would move up to third, and Lazio. Oh no, what am I saying? Sorry, Juve will move up. Sorry, Inter will move up to third. Bozo FC will be fourth. So basically, Bozo FC will be fourth. Atalanta would be fifth. Roma will be sixth. But Roma, Atalanta, and Bozo FC are all on 34 points. So basically, we're Uncle Mulif. So basically, right now, it's a great chance for Bozo FC, Atalanta, and Roma to stay through. Now, they can appeal. I'm not sure whether they win the appeal. Because what you've done, the fact that you had two of your owners having to step down shows you the gravity of what they did, which is false accounting. That is probably like the worst. That is the worst thing you can do as an owner. False accounts, false accounts. Anything to do with false accounts is the worst thing you can do as an owner, and that's how they will put the hammer down on you. So my thing is, what does this mean for players at Juve? Because my thing though is, most likely now, bro, you know it's Serie and anything can happen in Serie. Maybe through some miracle they can still make top four. But if it is true that they don't make top four, hold up. They're in Europa League. So if they win the Europa League, that's your way through. It's very unlikely. But let's say they win the Europa League. But if they don't win the Europa League, 15 points from top four, that might be insurmountable. But again, I put nothing past Juve or Serie. But in the event that they don't get top four, they don't win the Europa League, so they're not in the Champions League, does Chiesa stay? Does Vlahovic stay? Because you know what Todd Bowley wants to freaking spend. But that's one side. But the other point is, how does a football club twice in the words of Pep, how does a football club twice get points deducted due to just some illegal activity? How does that happen twice? Like, I'm sorry. I'm inducting Juve you have to be inducted. Juve have to be inducted because this is your second offense. Like, is there like a 3 strikes you're out rule? Because this is now your second strike. So I don't think it's wild, and that's why to put his jersey up there. The Deluge would be embarrassed by this. The Deluge would be embarrassed because the Deluge would be like, again. So wild, man, absolutely wild, man. Because I was about to say that I'm in disbelief, but no. Sorry, that's wrong. I can't say I'm in disbelief because I'm like, when I heard that Agnelli and Nedved stepped in, I'm like, why are they not going to have their points deducted? Like, how the hell are they going to get away with their points deducted? Your owner stood down because of illegal accounting activity. How the hell does that not affect the guys on the pitch? For me, I was like, it doesn't make sense. But if it doesn't affect them, okay, fine. But I'm like, are you sure? Okay, I don't know what the rules are or anything, but I was like, should it affect them? So, but because my thing now is that how do Juve now react to this now? Because how do the players react? Because that is a body blow. That's a psychological body blow. But I'm looking at, see, Chiesa is Italian. So Chiesa being Italian, Juve being such a historic club, he may be like, nah, I'm going to knuckle down and just stay with them. Because remember, Calciopoli, Deschamps stayed. Because when Deschamps was manager, he stayed as manager in Serie B. Buffon stayed. And Del Piero. Yeah, I think because Del Piero was still playing it. So I think Del Piero stayed. Yeah, of course he was. Yeah, it was 06. Yeah, Del Piero stayed. Buffon stayed. Deschamps stayed as manager. And I can't remember the other guys. I think Trezeguet may have stayed. But Ibrahimovic, Vieira, all these dudes, they all went into Milan. Literally, all of Juve's best players, apart from Del Piero, Buffon, and so forth, and Trezeguet, I think, all went to Inter Milan. Hence why Inter Milan gentrified the league. So, this is not as serious because this isn't like demoting to Serie B. But my thing now is, it is now a crazy task for these guys to qualify for top 4 right now. Because remember, we were saying that, oh, what could Juve do? So what this now means now is the stars are aligning for Napoli now. The stars are aligning for Napoli now. Because now for Napoli, you don't have to deal with the kind of experience of Juve. Because even if they test tubed and Lara Crofted Napoli, even if Napoli test tubed and Lara Crofted Juventus, it's still the experience of Juventus. And for me, I'm always big on Juventus. Now, I believe it's a 2-horse race. It's a straight shootout between Napoli and Milan. And Milan may have gone off the ball. The stars are aligning for Napoli. The way they beat Juventus, now 15-point deduction, so Juve are now out of the equation. The stars are aligning for this freaking dudes, man. So look, but we'll keep on with this story. Obviously, we have a hangout tomorrow. So tomorrow, Saturday hangouts, maybe we'll have a more clearer picture. But I want us to actually discuss this because I want those meetings because I want us to discuss this as a panel. So tomorrow, for the Saturday hangouts, we're going to have a massive discussion on this whole Juve thing. How do you get it done? Twice. Hit that subscribe button over there, guys. Subscribe to that goodness. And if you remember, hit that members only content over there, man. Juventus, man. Juventus.